All right, so moving on to 1B, they give you the same background. I apologize, there's only 4 of them instead of 5. And I did put some red, yellow, green, and blue food coloring in. Capacity means the total amount. The major scale are the ones that are numbered. The minor scale are the smallest division. And then finally, you're going to read your measurement off. If you were absent, you can use these images on the next page. Again, I do suggest that you zoom in on them. In fact, let's see if we could do this red one together. The capacity is 25 milliliters. The major marks, it looks like it's numbered every 5 milliliters. And then I have to think about these minor marks. There's 10 of them here in between 5 milliliters. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, it's not going to be, it looks like they go up by 0.5 each time. So the minor marks are 0.5 milliliters. Okay, so now let's go ahead and measure it. So here's 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, 12.5. The bottom of the meniscus looks just a hair below 13.0. So maybe I would estimate 12.99, 12.98 milliliters. And again, you're going to need to do the same thing for each of the others. You will have to zoom in for the 10 milliliter. I do think that one was hard to read. Again, zoom in as needed. Okay, so for using the bounce, they put the same rock on these 4 different bounces, and you notice that they have different readings on them. This Econo bounce is rounded to the nearest 100 gram. And then take a look at the next bounce over, the good bounce, right? So we got our good bounce here, our good bounce. It looks like it's rounded to the nearest 10. And then go ahead and look at your Bounce Pro. What decimal or place value is it rounded to? And the same thing with the X-Acto bounce. You're going to make that determination. And then once you do that, they ask you what the best quality bounce instrument is. That word best can be problematic. Best might mean the prettiest or the cheapest, but they're talking about the best quality. Which one's going to give you the best quality measurement, the most precise measurement? And so you'll use that information above to answer that question. Finally, we go down to actually weighing these things. I did put this on a video. Most people had a lot of trouble. They didn't know what to call the objects. I don't know. The objects could have been, I called them the cylinder and the disc. You could have called them object A and object B. You're going to weigh them both on one bounce and then again on another bounce. If you did not watch the video with the paper towel lab on how to do the bounce, go back on Google Classroom and find that and make sure you know how to use a bounce properly. They're very expensive. You can collect that data from the YouTube video linked right here. The purpose of the weighing tray is to protect the bounce from damage and contamination. Pressing on that bounce surface will break the bounce or at least knock off the calibration. Why do you have to push zero and tear after you place the weighing dish on it? Well, the weighing dish weighs something that you can actually see in the video. They talk about these 3 different samples. Which one has the most significant figures? It looks like A and C are tied, and B has the least. I think on one of my video clips, I have F, F, and G. So if you could please just change that to E, F, and G, and then go ahead and answer the rest of these questions.